boys and girls. Today we're doing some modelled reading, but I thought before we start modelled reading, I'd just quickly remind you of the different kinds of reading. We have independent reading, where we read by ourselves. We have shared reading, when we work together through reading strategies. We have guided reading, where usually we're in a small group and the teacher's working with you to guide you and push you up those levels so that you're using those reading strategies correctly. But today we're doing modelled reading. Modelled reading is when I model to you, like a model on a catwalk. That's the easiest way to remember it. I'm showing you. So you're not reading along with me today. You're watching and listening. Then what you can do when I'm finished reading is you can read a story and practice the strategies that I've used today. Sounds good? Sounds great. Today in modelled reading, I am focusing on how my reading sounds because good reading sounds like talking. I also am going to show you how I use my reading strategies when I come across a new word or a tricky word. Today, though, I am also going to focus on stopping at full stops and commas and making my voice a little bit louder when I see an exclamation mark, that line dot. There's 3 exclamation marks on our front cover. Do you know what that word is? I know the OR sound, or, m, or, more. It says more, more, more. But there's an exclamation mark, so we need to use our loud voice. I love using my loud voice. We get to shout it and annoy all the people around us. More, more, more. Let's start reading today. More, more, more. Mother Pelican had a very big bill. Did you see how I put those words together? It's not Mother Pelican, it's Mother Pelican had a very big bill. Her bill was her fishing net. A bill. Now sometimes a word might be easy to read. I can read the word bill. It looks like hill. But I might not know what it means. So I need to make sure I'm using my inferring. That's a reading strategy that we've been learning in shared reading. Have a think about what this word means and use the clues on the page. It says Mother Pelican had a very big bill. Well, she's got some big things on her body, but they're not bills. What are they called? They've got feathers on them. They're wings. They're wings. And she's got some, oh no, they're feet. No, she's got a neck. And she's got eyes. I know all those words. And I know what they mean. But I don't think it's a beak because it looks very big. Do you know what it is? Her bill is her beak. Because a pelican's bill, or a pelican's beak, it looks like a normal beak, but it has a big kind of catching area underneath. It's like a fishing net, and it holds all the fish. Let's see, maybe throughout this story, we might see it open a little bit bigger. Father Pelican had a big bill too. Can you see his big bill? What's he doing? Have you seen that before? I haven't seen that in real life, but I have seen it on the Discovery Channel. But I've seen it with penguins. And the penguins open their mouth and they feed their little chicks, their very hungry chicks, from the food that's inside the mother or the father's mouth. The pelicans had 2 very hungry chicks. More, said the chicks all day long. More, more, more. Bit greedy, but maybe they're very hungry. We'll let that slide. Mother Pelican flew away with her friends to find more fish. They flew to a lake. They saw some fish swimming in the water. Wow, can you see them flying up above? All the pelicans flew down to the water. They made a ring around the fish. What shape is a ring? What shape is a ring? It's round and circle. Can you see that they've made a circle around the fish? How clever is that? They've made a circle around the fish so that all the fish are trying to escape them so that they try and be safe. But what they're doing is they're actually moving all closer together so that the pelicans can actually grab the fish to eat. They were going to catch a lot of them. Very clever pelicans. Can you see her big bill? See how it's stretching like a fishing net? Mother pelican put her big bill under the water. She was ready to catch some fish. The fish went right inside her open bill. She's even got water in there too. Then she put her head up. So think about it. She's grabbed it and then put her head up. So the fish are all inside now. The water ran out of her bill. Oh, that's very clever. So now all that's left is the fish inside. The water ran out of her bill and back into the lake. The fish went down inside her. Very clever pelican. Mother pelican was ready to go. But now the fish inside her were making her heavy. She had to run for a long time before takeoff. Takeoff? I've heard of that word before. Have you? Activate your prior knowledge, switch on your brain, and think about what you already know. Takeoff. I've heard the word takeoff before when we're talking about aeroplanes. They say they're ready for takeoff, and that's when you fasten your seatbelts and you've got the stewardess who's showing you all the things to be safe. So your oxygen mask and your life jacket. We're taking off. So what did she have to do? She had to run for a long time before her takeoff. So going up into the sky like a plane. Away she flew back to her hungry chicks. What do you think they're going to say? More, more, more. They're hungry. I guessed it. More, said the chicks, eating the fish. More, more, more. Oh, they're getting so big now, eating lots of food. Father pelican flew off to get more fish from the lake. More, more, more. The hungry chicks cried to be fed. This went on for weeks. The chicks got bigger and bigger and they flew away. Did you notice I forgot to stop? Oh, let's reread that again. Remember, when I get to a full stop, I need to stop and take a breath. The chicks got bigger and bigger. And then they flew away. At last! Do you know who these two new pelicans are? They're the chicks. They're all grown up. They've got their feathers, their nice white feathers, and they're ready to go and catch their own fish. And there they are. This looks like Mother Pelican with her big bill. It's your turn now, boys and girls. What you can do is you can read a story of your choice and practice using some reading strategies that I've shown you today. Keep up the great work. Bye.